sorry for the delay, but we are finally here. So we can start now because it's our second day in last class of the week. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing the screen. Yesterday we started with the vocabulary of the unit 11.1, which was related to technology. So today we're gonna continue with the same topic, but now it's of grammar. So today we're gonna see the grammar of the 11.1 topic, which is the present perfect. Okay, so it says in here, the present perfect 11.2. This is for the class 2. Oh, I can make it full screen. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay, present perfect 11.2 will English 4. Sorry. Okay, let's start reading this. Karina, can you help me to read this paragraph, please? We use the present perfect to say. Karina, are you there? Leslie, can you help me, please?
With reading?
Yes, reading the first paragraph, please.
We use the present perfect to say that an action happened at an unspecified time before now. The exact time is not important. You cannot use the present perfect with specific time expression, such as yesterday, 1 year ago, last week, when I was a child, when I lived in Japan, at that moment, that day, one day, etc. We can use the present perfect with unspecific expressions such as ever, never, once, many times, several times, before, so far, already, yet, etc.
Okay, thank you. So as it says in here, we cannot use the present perfect with a specific time expressions. So it means that we're gonna use the present perfect to talk about experiences or situations we have been to, like not in an unspecified time before now. Here I have like a timeline. This is the present, this is the past, and this is the future. So the present perfect, let's say that it started in the past, but let's say that it continues until now. When I say continues, it doesn't mean that I'm still doing that action, but it means that it still have effect now, right, in the current time. For example, I have seen that movie 20 times. I think I have met him once before. There have been many earthquakes in California. When I use the present perfect, I'm expressing or saying that something happened in the past, but I'm not saying that that action is finished because it can happen again. Because as it says, it can continue in the present, right? For example, if I say I have seen that movie many times, it means that I have seen it in the past, but not at a specific time, like once, for example. I'm not telling you exactly when, but you have the information that I have done that thing. In this case, that I have seen that movie, for example. Okay, grammar. The present perfect. Okay, we can use some expressions with the present perfect. As it's said in here, I cannot use it with a specific time expression such as yesterday, 1 year ago, because I'm being specific at the time, right? I can be specific just by saying it, using or telling you the times I have done it. For example, once, twice, 3 times, but I can't tell you exactly when that happened, but I can tell you the times that I have done it. And I can use these expressions that help me to use the present perfect. For example, it says in here, it is common to use the present perfect with just, yet, and already. So these three expressions are not like specifically for the present perfect, but they work a lot. They help a lot when we use the present perfect expression. So we use just, the expression just, we use it to talk about something that happened very recently, but just before the main verb. So we are going to place the word just between the auxiliary verb and between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. Remember, the present perfect is a verb tense that needs the auxiliary verb have or has plus the past participle of the verb. So where am I gonna place just? Just is gonna be between have or has and the past participle of the verb, okay? For example, I've just passed my driving test. We've just got back from vacation. Here, this is the contracted version or contracted form of I have or we have. Then I'm gonna place just and past or got. Well, these both are in the past participle. Okay, so I repeat. When am I gonna use just? I'm gonna use it when to express or to say that something happened very recently, which means like, I don't know, a little time ago. Then it says, use yet in negative sentences and questions to talk about something that hasn't happened, but you expect it to. Put yet at the end of the sentence. So we're gonna place yet at the end of the sentence, negative or interrogative. We don't use yet with affirmative sentences because yet is an expression, as it says in here, is an expression to show that we haven't done something, but we have the expectations to do it. I mean, we expect to do that thing. It means that we haven't done it yet, but we will do it. When? Well, I don't know, but the thing is that I'm using yet with the present perfect. For example, are you ready? No, we haven't finished yet. Since it is a negative sentence, I'm gonna place yet at the end. Remember, I repeat, yet is used with negative and interrogative sentences, okay? Then it says, have you reserved a table yet? Oh, no, no yet. I'll call the restaurant in a minute. So here we have an example with negative expressions. No, we haven't finished yet. It means that they are not done with whatever they're doing, but they will in a moment, right? They will in an hour, in a minute, I don't know. And here in the question, we use yet to ask if the person has done that thing. For example, if I ask you, have you finished yet? And then you say, no, I haven't finished, or no yet. And then it means that no, but you will, right? It means that not in the present, but you will in a future. And then it says, use already to talk about something that happened maybe before you expected. Put before the main verb or at the end of the sentence. So for example, just, we're gonna place it between the auxiliary verb and the past participle of the verb. Yet, we're gonna place it at the very end of the sentence. And already can be placed at the end or between the auxiliary verb and the past participle of the verb, okay? So it says in here, use already to talk about something that happened before you expected. For example, let's say that you decided to wash the dishes and you say that you're gonna do it in the evening, for example. But for the reason, you ended up doing it before. So that you can say, oh, I finished washing the dishes already. Why? Because you finished before you expected, right? For example, in here, I have already had 4 cups of coffee this morning, which means that you didn't expect to have those 4 of coffee, sorry, but you did. So he's found a job already, which means that it was sooner than he thought or she thought. Spoken grammar. It is common to use not yet as a short response to a question. It means we expect to do something soon, but we have not done it. It's like the ahorita, for example. In the no yet is like, oh, ahorita. So I can say, oh, not yet. Because maybe you plan to do it, but you haven't done it yet. So is it clear till here? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes.
Thank you. For example, let's see examples with each one of them. Examples with just. Here we have it in Spanish and it says, la acción acaba de tener lugar y ha finalizado. Se utiliza principalmente en frases afirmativas y se coloca entre el verbo y el verbo principal. El verbo to have, which is the auxiliary verb, and the main verb, which is the past participle of the verb. Keep in mind that the present perfect is formed with have or has plus the past participle, okay? And here I have 2 examples. Sally has just washed her hair. They have just done an exam. Sally has just washed, just, between. They have just done the exam, have done, between. Ok, already. La acción ha tenido lugar antes de lo previsto o se ha realizado con anterioridad en algún momento indeterminado. Se utilizan frases afirmativas y se coloca entre el verbo to have y el verbo principal. También se puede colocar al final de la frase. For example, Mary has already washed the dishes. We have already been here. So as you notice, it is placed between the auxiliary verb and the past participle of the verb. Between the auxiliary verb and the past participle of the verb. Or we can place it at the end. Mary has washed the dishes already. We have been here already. And both are correct. Yet, en oraciones interrogativas se utiliza para preguntar si una acción se ha llevado a cabo o no. En oraciones negativas se utiliza para expresar que una acción que debería haber ocurrido todavía no tiene lugar y se coloca al final de la oración. For example, my sister hasn't arrived in London yet, but she will, hopefully. Has Mr. John corrected the exams yet? I'm asking to see if this action has been done, has happened. 4. In the examples, we didn't have for and since, but I want you, I thought that it was important to see these examples. So it says, for, indica una duración, la acción empezó en un momento concreto del pasado y continúa en el presente. We have been married for 2 years. She has lived in London for 12 years. We have been married for 2 years. It means that 2 years ago we got married. She has lived in London for 12 years, which means that 12 years ago, she moved to London. And since this is a little bit more specific than for, because since te indica cuándo empezó la acción y abarca el periodo del tiempo entre ese momento del pasado y el momento del presente. For example, I haven't smoked since last week. She has worked in the company since April. So here, even though these expressions shouldn't be used with the present perfect, if I'm using since, it's okay because since expresses or shows the time it started. Okay, and remember that the present perfect is used to talk about things or actions that have started in the past and kind of continue until the present. And ever. Generalmente se utiliza para preguntar acerca de experiencias y se coloca entre el sujeto y el verbo principal. Have you ever eaten snake meat? Has he ever played volleyball? Okay, so these two questions is to ask if the person has had these experiences. How long? Expresa el tiempo que transcurre entre un periodo de tiempo y otro y se utiliza únicamente en frases interrogativas y generalmente se coloca al principio de la oración. How long have you been together? For how long has Paul taught in this school? We can add it for before how long, for how long, or how long. Okay, so say that we are going now to practice, okay? Do you have guys any question with the topic we just saw? Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, good. So it says, underline the correct alternative. We're traveling. I'm going to do the first two with you, and then you're going to continue it by your own, okay? It says, we're traveling around the Greek island. We've been to 14 islands. Just, yet, or already?
Already.
Already. Huh? Which means,
en la primera.
we're number 1.
Okay.
Which means that they have been traveling and they didn't expect to travel these 14 islands but they have. That's why it's already, and because we place it at the end, right? Okay, number 2. I'm leaving this evening, but I haven't packed my bags. I haven't. This is a keyword. Yet. Remember, when we have negative expressions, yet is the one that helps us, okay? So this is how you're gonna answer the exercise A. You're gonna do it individually, okay? You're gonna add it. Remember yesterday we started working and I asked you to keep your book or your notebook or whatever you're writing because we were going to continue today with the exercises. So you are going to add this to your portfolio to upload it into the evidences, okay? So this is the first exercise of today's class. You're gonna add it to the portfolio that we started yesterday. And in the exercise B, what are we gonna do here? It says, find and correct the mistakes. There is a mistake in the word order in each conversation. Check this. There is a mistake in the word order in each conversation. In each, which means that every conversation is gonna have one. Is tells me that it's one. Each tells me that it's in every single conversation. Okay, number 1 says, have you read this book? Okay, that sentence is it's good, it's correct. And then it says, yes, I finished it just. What is a mistake in here? How should it be?
Yeah.
I just finished.
I've just finished. So I have to change the order. Remember, that is a mistake. I mean, we don't have to change anything. I mean, we don't have to change any word, but we have to change the structure of the sentence. We have to place it correctly. Okay, I just finished it. Like that. Yes?
Tenemos que apuntarlo todo eso en un cuaderno.
Yes, because it's part of the evidence.
Okay.
I think you were not in class yesterday, Leslie, so I'm gonna ask you to ask a classmate for the evidence from yesterday, okay? So you can have it complete. Okay? So,
I'm gonna go for a notebook. I'm going to go for a notebook.
You have your book? No? For a notebook.
Oh no, I'm gonna go get one.
Okay. So, well, I'm sorry, but you will have to write everything because, I mean, but you don't need to write like the questions in the exercise A. You can just write the B one because the B is where you have to choose the answer. And in this one, just copy the part you are correcting, okay? Copy the sentence you are correcting. I'll give you, I don't know, you let me know when you finish, okay?
Actividad A y B, teacher.
Yes, please.
¿Copiamos todo o solo las respuestas?
I just told you, in the exercise A, copy the B part. Don't copy the A, just the B part. And in the exercise B, copy the sentence you are correcting.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Sofía no se pudo conectar porque estaba teniendo fallas con su internet.
¿Ayer o hoy?
Hoy. Ajá.
Ok, por cierto, ayer, no sé, ayer los guardé en la lista, pero no estaban, yo creo, los mismos. Voy a irme a la lista en lo que terminan aquí. Voy a tomar asistencia para ver si me falta alguien y ya lo agrego.
Okay.
Ceballos López.
Presente.
Cordona Márquez. Ana Denise, ¿está?
Presente.
Si es Cordona, o tú escribí mal.
Córdoba.
Córdoba, con razón. Ok. Sorry. Coronado Ortiz.
Presente.
Cruz Álvarez.
Presente.
Gámez Carrizosa. ¿No? Gutiérrez Yepis es la que me comentas, ¿verdad, Leslie?
Sí, Miss.
Ok, gracias. Hernández Andalón.
Present.
Martínez Grijalva. Ramírez Núñez.
Presente.
Ramírez Padilla.
Here.
¿Quién me falta?
Villa Osuna.
Ok, Villa Osuna.
Ajá.
Osuna, ¿cómo te llamas?
Grecia Karina.
Ok, ¿y quién más?
Alvidres Prado.
Almides.
Alvidres.
Alvidres.
Con
Con Z.
Ajá.
Miss, ayer no pude entrar porque no me estaba agarrando el internet en mi casa.
Ajá.
Y de hecho entré con el celular, pero que como con los datos me botaba, no sé si le salía que entraba y salía, que entraba y salía.
No. No me acuerdo. ¿Quién me faltó? ¿Ya?
Leslie Miranda.
Miranda, ¿qué?
Miranda Valenzuela, Leslie Nayeli.
Ok. Thank you.
Por ejemplo, o sea, tenemos que copiar todo.
Sí.
No.
Solo la parte B y la parte que corriges en el ejercicio B. ¿Sí?
O sea, la pregunta de que have you seen Martha, esa no.
Eso no. Let me know when you finish, okay? I'm gonna be here, but I don't want to give you less time than the one you need.
tenemos que escribir, por ejemplo, arriba también, o sea, por ejemplo, they underline the correct alternative. Yes.
Instructions.
Ajá.
No,
Okay.
just put exercise A and exercise B, and that's it. Did you finish? Are you done?
Ya casi.
Okay, 1 more minute, okay, because we need to continue.
Igual también en la B, en el exercise B, tenemos que poner solamente como el 1B.
Yeah, the B and in the sentence you're correcting.
Okay.
Okay, can we check the answers now? Well, number 2, we already answered it. So number 3, Leslie, can you read it and give me your answer, please? You're mute.
She's.
Can you read it like with the question, please? Sorry.
Okay. Have you seen Martha? She's already left. You might catch her in the elevator if you hurry.
Huh? I couldn't hear. Sorry. Can you repeat the answer?
¿Sí me escuchan?
Yes. She's
Okay. Have you seen Martha? She's just left. You might catch her in the elevator if you hurry.
if you hurry. Very good. She's just left. Excellent. Next one, number 4. Jonathan, please help me.
¿La pura respuesta? ¿O las dos?
No, the complete conversation.
Okay. Can you wait a minute, please? I ay, no sé. Already been here? Yeah, no?
Yes, completed.
I've already been here for more than half an hour.
Very good. Alrighty. Number 5. Grecia, please.
Do you know if your sister is coming to the party? I'm not sure.
Sure.
I haven't spoke to her yet.
Okay. Number 6. Samantha.
I thought I was going away for 3 weeks, but he's already come back.
Very good. Has already come back. Excellent. Okay, number 7. Carlos.
Seven. I just reserved the tickets on the internet. Now we wait for the confirmation.
Very good. Yes. Number 8. Jaciel.
Can you call Emily? Um, I've used or I'm ready.
A ver,
Mm, I've already spoken to her. That was her on the phone a minute ago.
a minute ago. That was her on the phone a minute ago.
A minute.
So, ¿qué crees que queda mejor? Porque me preguntaste, just or already. Si fue a minute ago, ¿cuál crees que quede mejor?
Already.
El
No.
already se utilizaba para algo que pasa antes de lo esperado, right? Before than you expected. And the just is for something that literally just happened. So if it was a minute ago, I think that just is better. What do you think, guys? What do you have?
Just.
Just. Huh?
Just.
Es como, oh, I've just spoken to her. Acabo de colgar con ella. Something like that. Okay. Now let's go to the letter B. As I told you, you had to find the mistake in the sentence and rewrite it correctly, okay? So number one, it's already answered. Let's go to the number two. Number two, Joanna, please.
Are you ready to go? No, Imelda hasn't called us yet.
Very good. Hasn't called us yet. Excellent. Okay, number five, Mariana. No, number three, sorry, number three.
Let's go to the Museum of Modern Art. We've been there already.
Okay. Been there already. Or we have already been there. These two options are correct, both of them, okay? Number four, who hasn't participated? Let me see. So all of us have participated, so let's start over. Leslie, number four.
Becky looks tired. Well, she's just run 5 miles.
Very good. She's just run 5 miles. Okay, thank you. Number five, Joanna.
Are you coming out later? Yes, are you?
Yes.
Sí. Are you coming out later? I'd love to come out, but I haven't finished my work yet.
Very good. Haven't finished my work yet. Okay, and number six, Gracia.
Ay, esa no la hice. Me quedé en la 4.
It doesn't matter, no importa. Vamos a las 6. Start reading it, and then we're gonna see how we can help you with the answer.
But I've already seen it there times.
Exactly. So can you read it complete now, please? ¿La puedes leer completa, por favor?
Okay. There's a movie on Tony. But I have already seen in the third times.
In 3 times. Seen it 3 times. Sorry, my bad. Okay, do you guys have any question with this exercise? No? Okay, so this is the first evidence of today's class, but you have to put it with the other activity, the one from yesterday, okay? So let's continue then. This class is about to finish, so I'm going to call you again. So it is the same link, same everything, just that since it is about to finish, let's start again, okay? Let's start again.